Hello there, mortals. I am Ynsin, and welcome back to Dagon's Dogma Bark Drizzle. In the previous episode, I think that where we left off was right here in the catacombs. I'm pretty sure Val just snuck a peek at Scubby's bottom just then as well. I'll have to play that back to make sure. But essentially, what we were doing was going through these catacombs to kind of try and polish off this fourth quest. It's basically one of the first quest lines that we get in the game. And we've almost finished them all. We've missed a couple of quests, unfortunately, but we've almost finished the most immediate ones in front of us. I'm pretty sure I just face planted there. Whoops. Okay, so we should be attacked pretty shortly by some more zombies down in this cavern right here. Never mind, I think I actually just crap shot them. Okay, so there's more zombies over here. I think that while it's on my mind, right after this catacombs area, we are going to get Scarby kind of set up almost exclusively as a Scather Acquisitor, because I have been thinking about her inclinations, and I do really like the idea of her just having an absolute buttload, basically, of inventory space, and she just picks up literally any crap she comes across, so that we can sort it out later.
We can likely use those to hide should the need arise.
There, Master! Ogres!
Ogre? Okay, we haven't actually fought an ogre yet, hilariously. Oh! Unfortunately, yes, women excite these base ogres, so those three can go after the ogre and we will kind of hang back a bit, so that all of the women can draw all of the aggro. Go! Let's try a combustion while it is distracted by all of the girlies. Excellent. And let's fire it now. Go! Combustion! That did actually do a lot of damage. Maybe we should just continuously do combustion. But I also want to see what Levin does to it before we kind of commit to combustion. I know it's kind of hard to see, but he's doing a bunch of WWE moves right here. Okay, Levin does nothing. We'll stick with combustion. I think something just kind of threw oil onto it as well, which is great for combustion. Boom! Wow, that is a lot of fire damage. It's actually almost dead, surprisingly enough. Let's go over here. Oh, no! It's after us. Oh, poos. And we're kind of stuck in a dark cave as well. All right, let's try. I think one more combustion will actually do exactly what we want. And here we go! I think I missed it. But it did run through the oil, fortunately. Okay, let's wait for it to do a big drop slam. A big kangaroo kick. Oh, Scarby! Wow! Impressive!
What's that?
Great! So, I'm pretty sure that in this location, we are going to find the first item that we really want for the build that we're going to work on with Scarby. And it is not the small coin pouch, it is not the thing that we just looted. Oh!
Restore your health.
Someone just found white tactics. That's strange. Okay, so who picked that up? I think it was Jazeera, right? Cool, so here we go. White tactics. So if we give this to Funko, and we use it, then we should learn everything that there is to know about whites. Corners gain knowledge. Excellent! So we couldn't do that with the other items, unfortunately, but we definitely can use it with the whites because we haven't fought them very much. I don't know if you've noticed, there's a lot of ore in this area here, and I kind of want Scarby to harvest it all because it can be very valuable. I don't know if we have a pickaxe as well. We do. We can also mine all of this stuff. Let me just make sure that the brightness is kind of like pleasant to watch. Okay, that should be a lot better. Not only can I actually see with this ring light in my face, but so can you. So let's actually...
The stench of beast only grows as we press deeper in.
We're going to give ourselves Holy Affinity because we are probably going to encounter a few more undead. Now, I thought in that area there where we just fought the ogre, we would come across an item called the Ogre Bone, which increases, I think, unarmed damage. It massively increases the amount of unarmed damage that you put out. But maybe it's not in this zone here.
We'll search the area.
Yeah, sure. You do exactly what you need to, Scarby. I am just going to open all of these and hope that it contains something nice. Jazeera, what did you find? Dragon spit. Yuck. Okay, I found some dragon spit. Yuck. Absolutely revolting. What's up with the burial practices in this game, by the way? Do they just, like... Did they used to bury a person in one of these sarcophagi, and before they close the lid, they just get one of the dragons to come over and just right onto the face of the person who's deceased? Because that would be highly disrespectful in our current world. I don't know, maybe it's like Dune rules, where spitting on the ground is actually an enormous sign of respect. This place is suspiciously well lit. I see things in here. I see gathering spots as well. Okay, let's just start looting. We found some nurse log sap. Don't know what the devil that is. Let's continue onwards, and I'm going to try and fill out the map as best as I can as well. Anything down here?
Treasure, perhaps?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Val. Oh, what'd you find? What is it? A large coin pouch. That straight up is not worth our time to pick up. The 10k coin pouches, those are definitely worth our time, but 3.5 grand, nah.
I heard a voice from beyond the door.
This door here?
That
I'm starting to think that this guy is just full of himself and none of those words mean what he thinks he means. I don't know, why don't you give us an idea? Oh, okay, so it's a cult that likes to hurt themselves, that's fine. I don't even know what incoteness means. Let's come down this hallway here. See if we can't find ourselves a little secret wicket. Okay, this is creepy. Maybe we should have gone down the other way. But maybe not at the same time. I have no idea where this is. Oh, I know exactly where this is. This is the door that leads out to Grand Sorin.
from their meeting place.
Excellent. So now that we've bust that open, we can go back to Grand Sorin, basically right outside of the city's walls. Okay. Let's go over and we'll find this Elysian fellow and we'll potentially either stop him from leading a cult or we'll make him do a cinnamon challenge. No, that was Ynsin, not Elysian. Ah, basically the same thing. This guy seems like just as much of a dirtbag. Okay, so they're basically looking for immortality, it seems. We found a door down here with potentially a quest on the other side. Damn, it's locked. That's fine. We'll find a way around. There's got to be an easy way around, right?
Let's move on.
I'm pushing on. There's a thing this way. Man, this guy's getting really into his speech, isn't he? What's down here? Is there something down here? Oh, that's handy. Let's come up here. Got a flask of oil. Nice. Jazeera. Scarby should have that because she's got the lantern. Also, don't let me forget, as soon as we get back to town, we have to change our vocation as well. There's a gather point here. I found an empty flask. Wow!
We're nearly there.
What do you mean? We can't get through. What do you want from me? Oh, there is actually a kind of... There's a path down here, it seems. The Gathering Hall. Oh no! It's a really hideous man! And somebody wearing some badass knight armor. Okay, let's observe the gathering.
Take care not to step on any stray bones. These are dark times brewing. Dark indeed.
Yeah, I'll say. Just look at what's going down, literally down there.
Come to join our flock, Arisen.
How did he know? Yes, it is I.
This is the answer, dear Arisen! Unto all things, death and chaos!
So, if he knew we were coming, and then sacrificed his kind of small following of Grand Sorin to these zombies here, wouldn't that make Mason complicit in having given us the task in the first place? Or even the Duke? Because the Duke's the guy that writes all of the worm hunt quests. So potentially this is all set up by the Duke. Which is a kettle of fish I will open, but not literally right this second. Okay, probably going to be a combustion over here. Just a little one, a little combustion. Boom! Oh, we've got solar armor. Great. So solar armor is actually fantastic because it allows you to regenerate health while you're out in the sunlight. So I am immediately going to give this to Scarby, of course, for that delicious health regen. We're going to go into Scarby's kind of equipment area and we're going to equip it. I know it's slightly worse than the armor that we're already wearing, but it's pretty good as a trade-off. Let's see. Heavy armor forged by magic and uses sunlight to restore the health of its wearer. Yeah, that is way better than defenses. Because we are going to get her as a kind of sword and board knight. Right next. Nice! Okay, everybody, loot away. And, oh, good God. If she's going to be a sword and board knight, then her defenses are going to massively increase. Good shot, Scarby. She's actually coming into her own. She was kind of useless before, but now she's actually making some damage.
Quite a sight that was. Though I suppose it's the stuff of every day to you, Ynsin.
It is.
I'd thank you to join me for a moment.
Okay. So whatever he has to say next is probably going to tell us whether or not he set us up, or the Duke had set us up to be here. I mean, there was also that knight that we were stalking as well. He could have potentially set us up. We just don't know yet. Okay, I'm still looking around. Oh, look, a gigantic sack of money. That was definitely worth our time to pick up. Mason! Hello? Hello, Mason? Did they kidnap you? What did they do?
Zealots slipped past, but at least we snared this one. An humbler prize, to be sure, but at least he's talkative. No honor among thieves, eh?
'Twas just a lark, all in good fun. I never gave over to that rot about destruction and salvation. Never.
Just the same, it'd be trouble if we let him go free, now that he's seen the two of us together.
Wait! You promised me!
That doesn't really sound like a me problem, Mason. It sounds like a you problem.
He's all yours.
He's so short. Funko! Funko is so cute. But also not cute. Very Chadly. He's a Chadlet.
The Elysian
what to
spoke
do
of
in
you.
this quest.
I've
Said
gained
the
quest
Arisen
knowledge.
ran
It's
counter
not
to
my
the
place
tides.
to question
A
your
heretic,
judgment.
he said. But I see you're a reasonable sort. The sort like to hear reason.
Convince me not to kill you.
Come, sir. What's
The
to be
test of your
gained from
resolve.
bloodying your hands?
Know that we shall
Experience.
follow whatever you decide.
There's naught can stay the dragon's fire. What say we await perdition together?
What is perdition?
There's many a pleasure to indulge in ere
It's not my
salvation
place to
comes.
Your
question
choice to
your
I'll
make.
gladly furnish the coin.
Guys, could you just let me decide?
Spare me, Arisen, that I may live to see the flame. You'll be well rewarded. Don't be a fool, sir. Surely my gold is worth more to you
It's
than
a
my
test
head.
of your resolve. Know that we shall follow, whatever you decide.
Yeah, thanks, Scarby. Oh, nice armor, by the way. Good God, look at her. She's an absolute freight train now. Let's loot the place. I think we leave him alive for now, because, quite frankly, I don't trust Mason.
To question your judgment.
What do you mean, question my judgment? What's there to question? That's murder! I don't know, what is it? A flask of oil.
What was that?
Rather
Yeah, what
too
was that?
kind, aren't you, friend? Sparing his life will win you no thanks, least of all from him. Aye, he'll be around to stay your tongue presently. I'd hoped you might assist me further, but I fear you lack the stomach for my work, friend. I'll not
Okay.
have your conscience round my neck for a noose. Our partnership ends here.
All right, Mason. That's what you get for being a little bit, you know, too forgiving, I suppose. Mason just absolutely screwed us over. He was a good source of
Maybe for
information,
the
too.
best. Knowing such a man would have only led to trouble.
A direwolf cape. That's actually a pretty good one. We definitely wanted the direwolf cape. I think maybe we give it to Scarby, potentially. Or maybe we keep it for ourselves. Because it does give us some resistances. but it doesn't really seem much better than the Worm Hunt mantle that we're already wearing. It does look cool, though. Maybe I'll give it to Funko, and we'll wear it over there. There we go. Let's equip it. Good. Now we look a little bit more barbarian, which is exactly how our personality has basically been transcending thus far. So up this ladder should be one of the 2 exits. We already unlocked the other one right next to Grand Sorin, so we've completely opened up the catacombs area. Wonder what the next place is going to be. Because we've just finished all 4 of the original quests.
Return to the capital. Now what's this doing here?
What's that?
I don't know. You tell me. Don't tell me it's a fish. You're not picking up a fish, are you? Okay, good. Let's look at the map. Oh, this is also very, very close to the Grand Sorin entrances as well. But we don't necessarily care about that too much because we have an eternal berry stone. Let's go back to Grand Sorin. We'll take a look at our build. We'll dump out all of our inventory. And then we will think about the next class that we're going to take.
What meaning do you suppose those stones hold?
Fast travel. Scubby. It's really not that hard to get the hang of. You've used it like 50 times already.
So this is the pond field.
What is... Come on. They should learn by now. You can just fast travel around. It doesn't really matter.
Where the merchants live. It is quite open.
Okay. Whoops. Didn't mean to click that. So let's go and dump all of our things first.
It's not the last we'll call upon this in our warrant.
Hiya, Salam. I need you to be my bank. Let's change our vocation. Because we've already maxed out the mage vocation. I think next up is sorcerer. Let's change our class to sorcerer, and Scarby, we will change her to a fighter. Which is an absolutely fantastic class. I love it. It's way better than the 2-handed warrior. Okay, now that we've selected that, we'll change our equipment, which is pretty much going to be the equipment we already have. But we should probably also think about potentially getting a brand spanking new weapon. We'll keep all of this ancient set on us right here. This cotton hosen, of course. And these ancient boots. And this direwolf cape as well. We'll keep that on us. Staffbearer's ring probably isn't too useful to us anymore. It does angle, which is a sorcerer skill as well. And we'll keep the baleful nails on us as well. And that's pretty much it for us. Scarby right here. Whoa! Damn, girl, what's your workout routine? Let's get this lustrous targe right here, and we'll also get the Eden's Warden, which has a permanent fire enchantment on it. Great, we'll put the circlet on her face, and we'll give her a bra. Without this gigantic set of breastplate, she's starting to look a little bit Herculean. Half-chain hosen, of course, and the chainmail skirt looks pretty good. And we'll go for the Worm Hunt mantle. And if there's anything else, possibly, Blink Strike will definitely get her one of these rings right here.
Have your pick, any you like.
Wonderful. So we now need a weapon. I don't think we should go get one because when we go and hand in the quest we just did, we're going to unlock the next story arc of the game, which is going to give Caxton here a brand new set of items to buy. Wonderful. So I think we just kind of go with our fists for now. Funko. Oh, I don't think... He couldn't hurt a fly with these little fists. Or maybe he could. He is a Chadlet. I bet he plays adult games on his main account. Okay. So now that we got that out of the way, there was another thing we wanted to do, right? Inclinations. We want to change the inclinations before we forget. So let's... I'm basically just going to rush through this part here.
The rift.
If you would choose as you will.
Okay, so here's the thing, right? I am going to get maybe... What? We've got a lot of rift crystals. We could probably get away with like 7 Scathers elixirs. And we also want many Acquisitors elixirs. Maybe 7 and 7. But we also want a primary Scather, so let's get 9 of these. And now we are going to go through the horribly arduous task of one by one drinking these bottles. Good. While we're here, let's do a sleep, and then we will continue on and hand in this quest.
As you will, sir.
Oops. This is not the guy that allows us to sleep. This is.
We can see. Have your pick. What will it be today?
And the reason I'm sleeping here is because it's 200 gold cheaper than staying in Gran Soren, and I am incredibly frugal, says the guy who impulse purchased 300,000 gold worth of armor. Alright, let's eat this Eternal Fairy Stone, and we will use the butthole portal to go all the way back to Gran Soren. Nom nom nom! So now that we're back, let's go and hand in this quest at the crack of dawn. This is probably going to really upset that knight who stands outside the castle waiting to reward people for doing quests for him.
Where shall we head?
So we'll come all the way up this passage gate here. Excuse me, friendo, I don't mind shoving you over. And we want to come straight in here and hand in this quest. Hello, my dude! I have something. I have news.
Well met, sir.
Hello.
And the gatherings of salvation did have sinister purpose.
Yes, they killed everyone.
'Tis a grave shame the Elysians slipped our snare. We shall redouble our vigilance here to keep the city safe. I fear you are as like a target as Gran Soren, though. Pray, be wary, Arisen.
I can handle it. Can your walls?
For now, I leave you with my thanks.
That's not really much to leave someone with. Let's try and break into Fornival's house right here. And we will do that quest, right? Where we tell him that we've evicted all of those people from his home. Here he is. Hello.
What of the eviction dealings, sir?
I intimidated the child and he's willing to leave.
Any rarities to sell?
Oh.
Right then.
I have to talk to the parents first as well. Okie dokie. So I want to hand this in before we go and start the next arc, because it will cancel the quest. So let's go into the quests. Right here, we will go to the next blip on the map, and we will make sure that we have finished everything that we need to finish before we actually hand it into Fornival. And I don't know if it's obvious just yet, but there are multiple ways of finishing quests. In fact, there's several ways of finishing almost every quest in the game. This one right here, the one where you evict the small child from his home, Oliver Twist style, is completable in, I think, 2 ways. Basically, we negotiate that they leave, like we're doing right here, or we could buy the land from Fornival. Hello, lady.
Sir, you have need of me? Fornival would have us quit his land? Oh, fie, but this is sudden.
Yeah, but you don't really have a choice. I am the fist he paid for.
Even a whit of the Maker's decency, he'd give fair warning afore such a request.
This is the warning.
I beg of you, sir, grant me a little time to consider what you say.
Absolutely not.
I would strive to have an answer for you shortly.
Have you decided yet?
Forgive me, sir, but my mind is yet a-whirl with the matter. I need more time.
Okay, well, you know what's going to happen if you don't decide, right? I'm gonna harass you with the pickup button, but because I'm so short, I can't actually lift her. Friendo, hi.
I see you're hard at work on an errand, friend. Pray take all the time you need.
I have no idea what this guy is on about.
Even in these dire times, desires abound. As long as man yet dreams, this world will manage well enough. Mark my words.
I'm sorry, who are you?
That makes folk in the trade of making dreams turn true the saviours of the world, eh? Folks like you and me.
Who are you?
'Tis work well worth doing.
Shut up! Who the hell was that guy?
Do come again.
No. Okay, I do actually know what we need to do in this quest now. We have to literally just wait a whole day for this lady to make up her mind about whether or not we are kicking her out. Because here's the thing. We are kicking her out. She just needs to accept it.
What will it be under?
I hope just resting overnight's going to cut the cheese, but it may not.
Sarah's like to have gathered her thoughts.
Are your travel
Good.
preparations complete?
Scarby has just told us that Mum has decided that we are in fact kicking her out, and that there's nothing that she can do about it, which is absolutely delightful. Hello there, Mother!
You have the Maker's patience, sir, and I thank you for it. I've made up my mind. Though it twist my heart to breaking, we are in no place to defy Fornival's will. I am my husband's wife in all things. Pray, tell him I will follow whatever path he chooses.
Sarah and Pip
All right.
have been persuaded.
It seems like now we have to either blackmail or extort the father to get him out of the house. Where is he? Actually, I don't know where he is most days. Okay, let's...
You seem the type unlike to judge a man by his mien alone. I would ask you a favor, sir, if it please you.
I think it's been long enough. We may as well do this guy's quest as well.
A wise choice. I warrant you'll be eager to hear what I have to say. I have long searched for a certain tome, Salomet's Grimoire. 'Tis said its pages hold the power to grant the reader command of grand arcane magics.
And you believe this?
The book itself is ensorcelled, you see. Even a novice is as a grand wizard with that grimoire in hand.
Sounds like we could really use that grimoire.
I would ask you to seek it out and bring it to me, sir. Recompense? Pray, let us speak of such things once you have found the book.
Okay, so I actually know exactly where to go for this. We are going to Maul, the fellow that called us come. And while that's not very nice, doesn't really matter. Hello, Camilla.
Deal in the like of grimoires here. We're in honest business. Those magic tomes are oft forgeries, else stolen property. Oi, there's a notion. Why not ask a thief? They're more like to have it than honest folk like me, I'll warrant you. Take all the time you like.
Okay, so we need to go and find some kind of thief. I don't think we need to, honestly. I know exactly where this tome is. Maybe we have already put it on the map. So it should be around about here. The ruins of Ynsin Castle. It should be right up in a tall tower. Let's just go do it, honestly. So we'll do this, and then we will kind of close off the arc that we're in, because we have just started 2 quests. We'll go down to Cassidus, because that is the closest area to the Manamia Trail that we can fast travel to. And then we will go straight to Maul's encampment, and we will talk to him, and potentially we'll get the book. If not, I know exactly how to steal it. Oh look, rabbits everywhere. Oh, we also don't have any weapons. Hilarious. We don't actually need weapons to finish off these 2 quests, though. So we'll come over here, and hopefully by the time we get back to the Grand Sorin, by the time we get back to Grand Sorin... Whoa! Okay. This might not be good. Go! Everyone!
To arms!
All I have to do is dodge the bullet hell that is these goblins. Go, go, go! Get him! Oh, go Scarby. Her blink strike is actually dope. Okay, she's tanking heaps and heaps of these shots here. Okay.
I cannot reach its armor.
I'm gonna try and do a big punch in the face. Never mind! Jazeera stole my kill.
Even in numbers, a weakling is a weakling still.
Hi there! Okay. That guy got absolutely roasted. We'll push onwards until we find the Manamia Trail, which should be right past this here encampment, or it is before it. No, it's definitely after it. What is that? There's another kind of like dungeon over there as well.
Perhaps we'll find ore among the crags that litter this place.
Perhaps, but we're not actually looking for ore right now, Scarby. We are looking for the Manamia Trail. So we'll go all the way over to the Manamia Trail. We'll hand in this quest. We'll grab the book. Because we also killed all of those women. Well, we didn't kill all of those women. We killed one very specific woman who, quite frankly, didn't give us a choice. She attacked us on the trail. So self-defense really did work out in our favor. We got... basically, we got in good with the other gang, the rival gang.
Serves as a fine bulwark against monsters.
Yeah, it didn't really serve well against the Hydra, Val. I don't remember if... Yeah, you were there. You were there with the Hydra. You know. There's a dungeon just down there. Very cool. Okay, so I am going to thank you so much for watching because I'm out of time. Right up here, you're going to find the playlist for Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen, and right up here, you're going to find another playlist for something else that I think you'd really enjoy. Just over there, that's my subscribe button. If you do that, Snoot, you go a long way to helping out a small YouTube creator. And until I make the next episode, I will see you later. Goodbye!